Hey guys, it's Carlo and Steph in here. We're out in Algonquin Park.
We're gonna try maybe.
About a foot worth of water below us. Paddling grass right now.
Our canoe's basically like touching on both sides.
Actually, yeah.
What a turn.
So we're down south here, and it's really rocky. So all over the place, there's these nice little waterfalls. How sick is that? Okay, we are about to do the double staircase. No, this fucking stairway to heaven. The 470 portage from Lawrence Lake to Rod and Gun Lake. Alright, they call this the stairway to heaven. I'm not quite sure why. Hoping nothing is falling out. Already quite uphill. Holy fuck. Alright, this one's pretty fucking steep.
What a portage, eh?
That was sick. It literally, like, 20 steps in, I'm like, fuck, the whole thing's gonna be like this. I'm gonna be dead.
I was just thinking, like, it didn't look so big when we were getting to it, so I'm like, it can't go up forever.
So there should be a second portage at the end of this lake. It's hopefully not as fucking hectic. I think it's all downhill. So that should be okay. See, this is why, like, in the fall, it's nice, because you can explore these little lakes where normally they would be infested with bugs.
Legit.
And there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's no one around. It's calm. It's not too warm anymore. Sun's going down.
Yeah.
We got maybe half an hour to 40 minutes until the sun's setting. Yo.
It's amazing.
Yeah?
It's insane.
Mint. What do you got cooking up, Carlo?
Alright guys, so in the cast iron pan on top of the Whisper Line International, we got some lamb chops, I guess, cooking here. Fermenting in this butter, oil mix with rosemary from the garden and garlic from the garden.
That's beautiful.
Just some salt, some pepper on top.
I wish you could smell through video, man. I honestly wish
Soon,
they
man.
invented that.
2018.
We got
text
some brie
coming.
cooking up in here, potentially. I don't know if it's doing anything. We just had a spro. We had a spro.
And a bit of a ting.
A bit of a little ting, and man, it's going good. Carlo, oh my god.
So in here we got a brie cheese that just got baked. Oh. Alright, day 2. We're out here on Lake Louise. So we pitched this thing. This tarp setup. And we had the sleeping bags enclosed in these emergency bivy sacks.
Yeah, it worked pretty good. Warm as hell.
Just bare condensation in the morning.
Bare condensation. This is like wet to the touch. The inside's not wet, to be honest. Like, I was fucking warm inside. Carlo had the idea of putting the log because we're on such an incline.
Yeah, we can
Here
slide.
we're just sliding down. Everything slides. So we got the Reflectix stuff on the bottom, and our mat, and the sleeping bag, and the tarp, and all of these layers just slide independently of each other.
Yeah, so it's like 3 things shooting up. But you know what? The log saved my life.
Yeah, the log was
Especially the
pretty
bivy
key.
too. That didn't help with the slide.
No,
No bugs.
no
Couple
bugs.
spiders crawling over, but
I haven't seen any. I think I just inhaled them all. This is, you know, the 7 spiders a year statistic. This is where you eat those 7 spiders.
yeah. And
All at once. Campsite looks totally different in the daytime, eh?
yeah, it's a fresh view. Look how sick that is.
Beautiful. All the rolling hills back there. This man's name is Carlo, as most of you know.
We got.
And we found some man named Arlo.
I've never even heard of.
What are the chances?
Yeah, take that into.
Arlo. Who are you?
Arlo,
Where are you?
Contact us.
Legit.
We gotta give you some, I don't know, props or something for having a sick name.
This is we're cooking up breakfast right here.
I'm
Carlo's
cooking my shoes.
It's gonna be mint. And now we're headed out east to Rock Lake. We've just kind of bundled everything up. Got it in there just in case it rains. Got the bivvies clothes pinned up to
Keep them from flying away.
dry them out a bit too.
We got the streamlight lantern here. We're gonna put that on red. And then we're also gonna set up some Phoenix lights
Yeah,
on the perimeter, on the shoreline, and we're gonna have them on red too. So we're expecting to come back in the dark. So this
Yeah.
will help us find the site a bit
It'll-
easier.
it's about a 4-hour paddle and then 4 hours back. So we're gonna definitely get here at nighttime.
Guaranteed.
We're gonna go east. Right now we're here. We're gonna go all the way through this 3K portage and onto Rock Lake. So we'll see how it goes. It's warming up a bit, which is nice.
What time is it?
It's pretty late. It's almost 1 o'clock. We're gonna have 8 hours. We'll get back by 9. Yeah, maybe don't try this unless you're comfortable with canoeing. Canoeing at night can be super dangerous. But this is a beautiful lake. This is just the start of it, and then it goes super long. So that way is east. We're gonna head that way down to the end. It's just a nice paddle until we hit that 3K portage. We've never done a 3K portage. The most we did was that Ink Lake in the last video. That's about 2,400. But we won't have a lot of gear, so it shouldn't be too bad.
I don't know if you can see, maybe we'll disclose, these are the new food barrels. The day packs.
Yeah, this is the Carlo's day pack system. We got those for like $2.50 at the Army Surplus.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Wax canvas. It's beautiful. So we got that, and then I'll be carrying the canoe. I got a bit of gear in the back of the PFD.
Alright, so we're about to start the portage. Lake Louise to Rock Lake. 2,895 meters. On the map though, if you're using Just Maps, it tells you it's 3,000. So it's officially fall this weekend, and as I'm walking through here, I'm just thinking back and thinking what an amazing summer season we had this year. All the campsites we went to were amazing, the weather was amazing, a couple of thunderstorms here and there, but when they happened they were incredible to watch. Just everything in general about this summer's been awesome in terms of portaging, getting the canoe finally, and just being able to do all this stuff this year. I mean, completely devastated. Yeah, no, definitely going over the shit with all the gear. Those fucking logs. Those are huge logs, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that second big ass tree.
Yeah, I have them all.
Canoe down.
Yeah, when I went over, I'm like, how the fuck did he do this? Because I had to jump.
Okay, mint. We're on the portage that apparently contains Penn Falls, I think it was, and the pictographs. So we'll see what they mean on the map when they say that. It's about 5:15. We had a bit of a hiccup on the last portage, so we ended up walking it 3 times.
We did the 9K portage.
Yeah, it's a 9K portage now. But yeah, so we're about an hour and a half behind schedule now. It's all good. We're gonna have lunch up here and then head back in the dark. We got about a 2-hour paddle in the dark afterwards, but we'll see the beacons we set up, so it'll be all good. coming off the rocks. All right, so we had lunch at the waterfall. We took a little walk on the portage. We didn't see the petroglyphs that they were talking about.
If anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah, if anyone knows where they are, give us a shout in the comments. Thought maybe these rocks would have some on there or something like that, but don't see any. Maybe it was on the other side of the waterfall. We just didn't go. But gonna head back to camp. It's 6 o'clock, 6:15. Yeah, we got about an hour of light. It's already getting darker, so we're gonna go back to the portage and do the other 3K, turning it into a 12K portage, and then hope that we can find our way back to camp. Just got done the 3K. It was a little more hectic on the way back. It's much more steep. Well, I guess the elevation's coming up, right? Anyways, it's pretty dark, as you can tell. We got I don't know, anywhere from an hour to 2 hours back to camp. So we're just gonna hug the right shore, and we should get to our campsite and see the beacons.
Yo. You seen this?
That's unreal.
It's literally like someone blowing clouds in your face.
Holy crap. Look at that. Hey, across the lake.
You can't even use a flashlight.
That's nutty.
That's insane. I've never seen that in my life.
Oh, we're about halfway through this lake. It's a pretty long lake. But some crazy stuff with this fog, man. Oh my god.
Bro, it's insane. It's honestly the scene from Lord of the Rings.
That's nutty.
With the dead coming.
Look how fast it's coming at us. Wow, I hope this is showing up on camera. Crazy. Crazy. Man, that's our camp. I don't know if you could see it on camera. I don't know if you could see anything on camera right now.
But a very good idea.
Great idea.
That saved our life. You know, or else we'd, because the flashlight with all this mist, you would need to be at the shore to see.
For sure. Man. Oh, fuck yeah, bud. I can't believe we just did that. That was nutty. Okay, time for bed. We boiled some water, put it in the water bottle. Have it at our feet right now. We got the old emergency bivy going on with my wet sleeping bag.
It's a nice night.
Yeah, definitely colder than last night.
Yeah, a couple of degrees
Yeah.
for sure.
If I had to guess, I would say it's honestly like 5 degrees right now. And that nice cool breeze. But, man.
Good morning. Today we got a new breakfast happening, something we've never done before. Essentially, we didn't make the lamb last night, so for breakfast today we're making lamb and broccoli. You can't smell this right now, but if you could, you'd be in heaven. These are pre-seasoned lamb chops, I guess. Australian lamb. Smells delicious. I'm sure it's gonna taste just as delicious. We got the espresso cafetiere ready to go. And then, yeah, we'll be out of here. That's it.
Our sleep system worked out, man. There's a squirrel already at our camp. But, as you can see, this thing is wet, man. This thing is wet. It's only really the outside layer that's a bit damp. Because the problem is in this thing, you can even see all the water on here. Right? It just traps in all the moisture. But also traps in all the heat. So the inside of the sleeping bag is nice and toasty. I don't think we had a problem with being cold at night. But oh. What are you doing, Carlo? Where's your boat?
So I decided to swim the rest of the way and hit a roadblock that I'm coming over.
Oh Lord. We are on Bonachere Bon Cher, whatever the fuck you want to call it, lake. And we're gonna have some dinner, I guess. It's like 3 o'clock. I'm gonna call it dinner.
Welcome, guys. At my house. What was that show? Cribs?
Cribs.
So this is the living room. See, it's an open concept.